live in Austin, Texas for the grand finals. We've got StudZ and Z3.
All right, catch you later, Zaxxas. Yeah, I mean, the two favorites to be in grands. Not really shocking that they're here. They're both the top 2 seeds of this bracket.
Now, we saw this matchup earlier. We saw this game earlier against these two players. And that one went in Z3's favor.
Yes. She has a pretty lopsided record against StudZ. She is very, very strong in the Yoshi matchup. Even like soundly defeated Danby, the Dallas Yoshi, when they did play. However, StudZ always does keep it relatively close, so it's not like, you know, it's a wash every time. And Yoshi just is so explosive that, like, you can, you know, it's definitely doable, right? Even with the lopsided record these two have, I can see StudZ definitely taking this. He's just such a talented player, but you just gotta play out of your mind if you're StudZ here. Because I don't think this matchup's very good, because the approach angles that Yoshi likes to go on, Boomerang, and just the coverage from Youngling, it just covers that neutral option so much.
And Yoshi, being on the other side of passive damage in this matchup, usually the one laying in that passive damage, but yeah. Youngling being an expert in this field.
Just really good at covering that diagonal angle that you just want to get in. But Selena's just so good at covering that, and really good kill confirm there. You know, but the thing about this matchup though is Yoshi is such an explosive character. You can, with one string, kill the Youngling, right? Get him off stage, get an air, get a forward air. But how are you going to get there is the issue, right?
And StudZ calling out that down air there, being able to do quite a bit of damage. Youngling being pretty light.
Yeah, pretty light, and you can definitely outspace the dare, but Yoshi was not a lot of great disjoints himself, so he has to be very precise in outspacing the downer. And as you saw, Zizu just did the second one and then got out of the situation, right? Yeah, gonna down beyond the shield.
Z3 being very, very patient here.
She is the most patient player in Texas, in my opinion. Like, and I don't think that's an understatement. Like, she will go to her playstyle till the very end and force you to beat her all 3 stocks. So right now, yeah. I think Bastion is working pretty well for her as a stage. That center platform should give her a lot of haven. Implement her defensive game plan. And as you can see, just racking up this fire percent, knowing that you're one confirm away from closing out this Yoshi stock. And unfortunately, again, yeah, just messing with that Yoshi.
That passive damage is going to be a huge, huge thing for this Yoshi. Not being able to get back to stage with that super armor.
You see that center platform just taking up so much space. It's just so difficult for StudZ to get in here.
StudZ already finding himself at 66% against Selena here.
And the thing is, like, you have strong edge guarding with Yoshi, but the disjoints aren't there. So you have to space around that Youngling up B as well. And finding the landings, Selena's so good at catching landings with that up smash.
And with that rage, that is going to close out that stock.
That move also got buffed. Very, very strangely. I don't know why they buffed that move, but it kills even earlier now. So it's going to be a very, very good option for Youngling at catching landings. Decisive win from StudZ, or from Z3 there.
Z3 looking comfortable.
That Bastion pick was not the smartest in my opinion.
StudZ nodding at you, acknowledging that statement.
Yeah. So where does he go here? Small battlefield. I definitely like this a lot better. However,
giving him a little bit more breathing room outside of that center platform for sure.
Yeah, I think he's going to go Sora here. He did get 3 stocks. Oh, sticking with the Yoshi.
Sticking with the Yoshi.
Unfortunately, Sora's not a better option either because the character notoriously gets camped really hard. So, and very floaty for those confirms from Youngling. So I do agree that Yoshi is also probably your best pick here. But at the same time, she's just so strong in this matchup, dude. Like, I have never seen her lose to Yoshi. I think she's taken like 1 set off of Yoshi I can remember. I think StudZ has also taken 1 set off of her in their career, so. But it's just, she has a very flawless record against this character for a reason. But yeah, I mean, he's just going to have to expect to lose neutral, like, pretty often. But, like, he has to make the most off of his hits. And he was getting some hits here and there game 1, but he was not really converting off of them, forcing the offstage spots.
Trying to find his way through these grabs and projectiles.
Yeah.
And Yoshi being a pretty large hitbox.
Yeah, that too. Not the smallest character, right? And it's just really, really rough right now. StudZ can just not get anything started.
And Z3 always perfect with those up airs.
The juggles right now. It's not easy to juggle Yoshi either. He's got tons of airspeed. But Z3 tracking him at every turn right now. Okay, nice.
StudZ trying to just find a way in to do some damage to this young
Link. He's just so frustrated right now. Damage is just building up. And he is in the Z3 zone right now. We've all been here. Everyone in Austin.
I was in here earlier today.
Yeah, I mean, it is just a very, very hard zone to break out of. You're just, getting hit by everything, trying to find something to get going. And couldn't even get the forward smash punish there. StudZ so frustrated right now. Yeah, just taunting, acknowledging. How do I get in here, dude? This is ridiculous.
Parrying twice in a row, though. StudZ trying to find his way in. And what do you think we'll see a character swap here after this?
To be honest, probably. But I don't think frankly it matters, because right now Z3 is just playing on another level. And like StudZ's neutral is just StudZ I've seen him frustrated before, and I think his level of play pretty much drastically drops when he's in this tilt zone. Like, I don't think even when he was down against Axis I could tell he was tilted. But I can just kind of like feel his seething anger from all of these walls Z3 is putting up right now.
Finally finding a good punish here.
Yeah, trying to get a taunt, maybe to get Z3 to overextend, but she's not going to fall for that. She's just going to keep on playing her game. And yeah,
like you said, just these walls of projectiles.
It's so hard, dude. Like, she makes it so difficult.
And being able to chase those punishments.
Just going to go into that. What a read right there on the movement. It's making it so difficult right now. Yeah, and StudZ at this point, I think, is conceding. Just kind of standing there. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah, Liz waiting for that final hit. But that double jump arbor just saving him in so many cases. 178, you're dead. Yeah. Double 3 stock from Z3 and Grands right now.
We're gonna see if we're gonna have a character change here.
Or if we're going to see a 9 Fecta, which I have rarely seen. I mean, a triple 3 stock in Grands would be a first for me. I don't think I've ever seen that at any level of play. But yeah, I think the Sora's got to come out here. Even though I think the matchup is also pretty horrendous, it's like, you just got double 3 stocks. Either this or you got to go, like, he has a Lucina. I think, yeah, the Sora's coming out.
We'll see if this Sora can get in on these walled out projectiles with a few projectiles of his own.
He's going to have a similar issue because for Sora I feel like it's even worse at times because you have all the floatiness of Yoshi but little to no airspeed. But what you do have is a very, very good counter, projectiles of your own to kind of throw at the young Link at mid-range, right? So you have a bit more options at mid-range than just having to approach the wall.
Z3 again just racking on this walled out pressure.
Yeah, you see his circle camp, right? He finally finds his way into the corner. Z3 just rolls away, forces him to get in again.
This Sora finally being able to find a way in and do some damage here.
You see Edgeguard here, forces the jump. Okay, how does counter? No, I think you gotta do a drop down counter there. Finding the back air against the young Link hitbox. But finally some momentum from StudZ, some signs of life. We have seen this guy stuffed at every turn the first 2 games. But the Sora is giving him a little bit of a boost right now. Yeah, and I would like to see that counter not only like in disadvantage, but like in neutral. Like, use it as you're approaching her.
Absolutely, especially in the middle of these combos. Because not all of them are true. A lot of them are, especially from Z3.
Yeah.
She is fantastic at callouts.
Yeah.
So maybe being able to throw a callout of your own in the middle of those combos.
Okay, I mean, we've seen the juggles be on all day for Z3. Okay, that falling F air
it's
one.
not going to take it, but That absolutely will.
Really, really good at Thundaga, just covering the space of that tether.
And seeing now a spark of life from StudZ after pulling out this Sora.
First stock he's taken in the entirety of the 3 games.
Finding himself in the lead. And now even right back up.
Classic down to the upper, Youngling's favorite kill confirmed.
StudZ being able to find his way through this wall of projectiles quite a bit easier with this Sora now.
Yeah, I just think the disjoints of Sora is definitely coming in handy. Trying to side beat through the wall, but it's just going to get stuffed up by those fire arrows. That time, trying to get that counter and fire arrow just not close enough. Okay.
Hitting a great string of combos there.
Okay, now these
Z3 calling that counter out, waiting patiently, like we said.
Okay, gets the grab there. Yeah, it's just so floaty. Perfect way for all these Youngling combos. Down smashes. One for trademark through the ledge. Can definitely catch the ledge stall with perfect spacing. Okay, high up.
Tilt going to kill easily.
That F tilt just really, really weird angle from Z3. She might have gotten her jump taken early on there. Oh, but the SD!
And an unfortunate SD from StudZ right when he was picking up momentum.
Stalling at the ledge there. And just as he got some momentum, now he's letting Z3 right back into the set. Can she close out Cityscape in a 3-0 fashion right now?
2 fantastic parries. StudZ starting to find his rhythm here with these parries.
Okay, up tilt was an excellent option on the platform. But yeah, you're going to eat that up B into backer, but nice DI from StudZ to get out of the combo. Okay, now starting to counter with the projectiles of her own. You do have that ability with Sora in that mid-range to just, but still the fire arrows just gonna suck him up with that up B, gonna take that extra %. How does Sora get down here?
And playing around this grab has been the strategy here for StudZ.
Oh yeah, Z3's grab game is very, very potent because just the way she conditions shield with all projectiles, you have to be ready to play around that grab.
And Youngling having a decent amount of in-lag, giving just enough time for Sora to come in and do some damage.
Yeah, heavy
if those
punish.
grabs are missed.
Gonna get the Thundaga on the ledge there. Very, very good stuff from StudZ. Getting the neutral good at Blizzard. Trying to get the upbeat
missing
on there.
that upbeat just barely.
I like the attempt though. StudZ picking up a lot of momentum, has a slight percentage lead, but still gonna have to find a way to close it out against Selena. Okay, rolls in. So much pressure. The up air is going to do it.
Unfortunate.
3-0 from Selena, dominant fashion.
And that is going to be the end of Cityscape. Grand Finals goes to Z3.